All right, we got another no heat due to frozen condensate line. So this condensate pump when I got here was constantly running. These wires were wired up to the unit. So once that float inside the condensate pump goes off, it will actually break the power on the unit and shut it off. So when I got here, I just went ahead and unwired it until I can figure everything out, just to go ahead and get them some temporary heat. This clear tubing goes all the way up here. Over here, it's frozen solid. It comes all the way up here. If you're having this issue in your crawl space, I've already told them about kind of using this kind of Armorflex right here to wrap it. It should help. And also, these vents should only be open during the summertime, obviously to get out any kind of humidity or anything from the heat. But I recommend closing the vents in the wintertime because it's just going to make your crawl space cold and it's going to make things freeze. So basically I unwired this and I'm going to leave this tube here, but I'm going to pull it out. Go ahead and unplug it, the condensate pump, because if you don't unplug it, this thing might just shoot out powerful once you take the tube out. So I went ahead and unplugged it, and what I'm going to do just till we get through this cold weather is I'm going to run another clear tube, pull this off right here, run another clear tube into this 5-gallon bucket, and the customer is going to come out probably every other day and dump it just till we get through this cold weather. And he also is going to go ahead and Armorflex the tubing as well to try to prevent this from happening again. So go ahead and take this tube off right here, which is probably pretty cold, so there's no clamp or anything up, so you should be able to pull up. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. Okay, got the tube off. Just be careful when pulling this off too, especially when it's cold. This is just plastic. If this breaks, I don't even know if you can find this part anywhere. You might just have to replace your pump. So like I said, be careful. What I like to do is kind of use something sharp and just try to cut it right here just to pull it off. So basically the next step is we're going to get the clear tubing and go ahead and put this on like so. Plastic is cold. I just literally had it heating on a vent, and since I brought it down here, it's already gotten hard again. And then we're just going to take this extra tubing and drop it into the 5-gallon bucket. I'm going to cut some of it off of it real quick. Cut a little bit of it off. I don't want it to come out when I put this handle on there. Crawl space is on a bit of an angle, so in case the water fills up, I'm just going to take this center block right here, put it on. All right. And now I'll wire this back up. Basically, this is where the power was. Like I said, recommend cutting the power off just so you don't pop any fuses. This is the wire. Make sure I get a better video of this right now because I got a tripod coming, but this could be difficult to do with one hand. All right, so basically from here, I'm putting one wire to here and one wire to here to break the red. Now it's wired back up. Go ahead and cut the power back on. And then once we plug in the condensate pump, it's gonna go ahead and drain that condensate pump. right, condensate pump is working, and heat is firing back up, and we are good to go. And that's how you do a temporary fix on a frozen line on a condensate.